Welcome to Why SpongeBob SquarePants is Peak Male Performance. Um, I'm Fry Daddy, and I am a professional male performer myself. I can vouch for the fact that, hands down, single-handedly, SpongeBob takes the throne for the greatest of all time in the male performer category. He is definitely, like, with no doubt in my mind, glaringly goated. He is obviously hands down, um, just unparalleled greatness, and I'm here to tell you why. I have lots of evidence. First of all, I just wanted to put this quote. I don't really have a reason for it, but I just love SpongeBob so much, and I also didn't have a place for this picture in the slideshow. So, anyways, always follow your heart unless your heart is bad with direction, SpongeBob. Look at him. Okay, anyways, keep this face in your mind the entire time when I'm giving you my evidence, because remember that this is the motherfucker we're talking about. Anyways, so what is considered peak? So, by my standards, peak is mind, body, and soul greatness as a triple threat combo, okay? And so SpongeBob excels in every category. In terms of the mind, he has unyielding willpower. Like, he literally will not give up. If he wants to do something and believes in something, he's literally going to, like, die trying to accomplish it. Literally, his world has ended so many times. He's faced chaos beyond imagination and wreckage beyond imagination has befallen his entire city at his hands, and he just keeps rocking every single day. He does not give up. He believes in himself and in the good in the world so much that he has gone to unimaginable lengths. Literally went to the lost city of Atlantis, just trying to be a friend. He is whimsical beyond imagination, and he has this hunger for life that I've never seen in any other media. He is literally the most, like, he has absolutely no inhibition, and he is just the most, like, seemingly free-spirited person, but you also know that he's not entirely carefree. Like, SpongeBob is real as fuck, and there's so many moments that are just gut-wrenching in this show that absolutely, like, tear your soul into pieces and stomp on it and, like, and then revive you. So he definitely isn't, like, totally carefree, and that's what makes him so awesome, because he's just so silly even though he knows suffering, and I love him. In terms of body, he's definitely quick and nimble. He also has extraordinary resolve. Like, he's not the strongest of all time, but he's definitely tough. I mean, he's, like, had the crap beat out of him multiple times. He's literally probably broken every single bone in his body multiple times. I mean, he doesn't actually have bones, but, like, you know what I mean? He's been pretty fucked up multiple times. Like, countless times, and, he's fine. So he must be pretty tough. The soul, he's just a beautiful lamb from God. He is sweet and pure unlike any other, and that means that he has soul greatness just by default. I mean, just look at him. You can't deny that he's a beautiful lamb of God. Continuing, he's ready. The willingness. SpongeBob is always ready. He shows up every day. He tries his best no matter what. He has drive and he works hard. He's consistent and genuine in every aspect. The resolve. SpongeBob is no stranger to suffering. He just doesn't give up. He wasn't handed his youthful joy on a silver platter. He worked for it. SpongeBob will get knocked down 7 times and get back up 300,000. The magic of friendship. SpongeBob is a damn good friend. He's a good employee, a good neighbor, a good mother, a good stranger smiling at you on the street, and a gift to us all from God himself. The reality. SpongeBob ain't afraid to cry. SpongeBob gets raw because he's alive loudly. He is so powerful, not because he's carefree, but because he is stronger than fear itself. What is there not to love? Testimonials. Testimonials. Okay. I don't know who this guy is. I just found this in a SpongeBob lovers fan club forum somewhere, but SpongeBob has been my favorite thing single-handedly in the entire world since my first moments of experience it. I learned to speak, to request that it be put on. I love him more than life itself. I want to be him and love him. I know him because I am him. SpongeBob, if you're seeing this, please come home. The other two are obviously not that important. Nothing will beat that, so we're just gonna move on. Sick. Oh, SpongeBob is a real motherfucker. He's consistent and genuine. He may be consistently chaotic, but he is always real. SpongeBob feels very deeply. His world has literally ended many times, but he always begins again with the same spirit as ever. His lows are painfully low, but the radiant beams of his joy have moved nations and unified people in every corner of the globe. SpongeBob is the most human sea sponge I have ever seen. There is no man like him. SpongeBob stays relevant. I do believe that it's crazy. He's one of the longest, like, widely celebrated characters that I've ever seen. I mean, I know there are others that are like equally or even more timeless, but there's few that are still relevant with like generations of children that are growing up and enjoying a character in, a universe like this. So I do think it's kind of insane that he's literally still relevant, even though he was already popular before I was born. I was born in 2002, so he he's just iconic beyond imagination, and I have never seen anybody more interesting and relatable and relevant timelessly than SpongeBob for sure. SpongeBob know how to lock in. Okay, this is just a list of things I think about him. I don't really have an explanation for this. It was just kind of miscellaneous why SpongeBob's amazing. He's so right off the top of my head, all of these. He's been Employee of the Month every month for over a decade with only one loss to Squidward that one time randomly. He can literally go inside people's dreams. He's also a wizard. Ignore this point 4. Okay, he's funny without trying to be. He's curious to death. He literally loves learning more than he has will to live, but also his willpower to do whatever he wants to usually will result in him surviving if it means that he'll accomplish his goals. So it's like SpongeBob is just the most iconic optimistic nihilist in my opinion of all time, and he's almost like you want to think he's chaotic good, but I feel like, or maybe you'd want to think he's chaotic neutral. I don't know. I feel like he's almost like a weird middle area if the spectrum were like a sphere in between lawful evil and chaotic good. Like he's like consistently obscure, but not, he's like his own type of person. I feel like he's not random. He like does things a very particular way. He literally does the same morning routine every single morning. Almost everything about his life is so monotonous, but also at the same time he's always in this like crazy situations. But I feel like that's because I don't know how to explain it. He does things his way, and his way gets out of hand very easily, but also like I wouldn't say that, I don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't say he's random. He's just very passionate about absolutely everything, and that leads to extreme levels of a lot of things happening all the time. Anyways, he doesn't lie. He literally only lied that one time. This is just the best example of why SpongeBob's real as fuck. The one time that he told a lie about that guy that he supposedly fought, when it was really just he got a black eye from his toothpaste lid, and like it just got so out of hand, and it was the episode where SpongeBob just learned not to lie, basically. It was one of the last halfway decent episodes near the end of season 5. I started hating it after that, low-key. Like, even though I'm the biggest SpongeBob fan of all time, I literally am obsessed with him, and he's literally the one thing that I have like consistently been passionate about my entire life, literally from is the moment that I gained sentience. I don't like almost anything after season 5. It's just become like something entirely different than what it originally was. I don't think it's like the worst thing ever, but I just don't enjoy it at all. So anyways, this was near the end of that era, and I don't know, you just get to see what happens when SpongeBob lies. It literally destroys him, so I don't know, that was extremely relatable to me. He's literally a brother to every single sea creature. SpongeBob just endlessly loves everyone, even the ops. Like, he refuses to have ops. Any beef that you could possibly have with him is one-sided. When he tries to have beef, he just somehow, like, laughs his way out of it, and then everything's fine, and then he doesn't have ops still. He's also tough and very brave. He's not strong, but all you need to be is tough. That's a philosophy of mine. I mean, it's just the Rocky movies explain it way better than I could, but you don't need to be the strongest person. You just have to, like, survive longer, and SpongeBob absolutely can do that. Like, we were already talking about that. He survives so much. But even though, he's gotten the shit beat out of him, he's still epic, and he still continues getting up every single day and going hard every single day. And he's also very brave, for sure. He's done so many things to help his friends. I mean, he's literally, like, had to go and rescue his friends from dry land. So, multiple times. So I don't know, freaking his drawings come to life. Like he, oh my god, has literally been sold to like be punished eternally in Davy Jones' locker for 62 cents. So, anyways, and he doesn't give up. SpongeBob know how to lock in. When he wants to freaking save the day, he's going to. Even if nobody else wants him to, and it ends up like somehow ruining everybody else's day, he absolutely will do whatever he's trying to do every single time. And also, on the flip side, even when he's not doing crazy stuff, something that I've always loved about SpongeBob is that he appreciates the little things and he's not afraid to show it. He's so passionate about even the smallest things like ice cream and just the details of life. Like even in just the Best Day Ever song, which is my alarm sound every single morning. I listen to it every single morning. Most of the time I don't skip it. Like super and like immediately into it. Like I listen to it for a bit. Sometimes like the whole way through, but I love in the second verse when he's like even just talking about the flowers and the grain of sand. Like I I love how SpongeBob is just so like in awe all the time. He's literally awestruck by just the beauty of the world around him all the time. And he doesn't care. He's like he doesn't have fragile masculinity. SpongeBob is just like passionately poetic about everything. And even when he's being silly, he just like it's because he's so full of life that it's like he physically can't help himself but just freaking celebrate being alive all the time. I don't know. I love him so much. He's my hero. So SpongeBob is more powerful. This is like the conclusion, basically. SpongeBob is more powerful than most people simply because he does not give a fuck at all what other people think. He is a righteous man because he can be. SpongeBob grinds for the love of the sport. SpongeBob is kind because he has tasted hate. SpongeBob is the most poignant expression of being true to yourself, not begrudgingly but proudly. SpongeBob is a timeless role model for evidence that it can be done. Underdogs do win. The American dream hasn't yet died as long as he lives. He's seen the rain, he's gotten intimately familiar with it, and he really doesn't care. I love SpongeBob SquarePants. I do. I love SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm not afraid to say it. I love him so much. He's peak male performance in a nutshell. Like, the irrefutable evidence is in his eyes. Look at this.